Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love and Healing Tarot. My name is Hope. Hope you've been well. Today, of course, is going to be your love reading, but of course, I have to bring in the Lionsgate just for a mention, and I'm sure you've heard about it. And now, since July 28th, it's been here, and now we have the full moon in Aquarius connecting to that double spiritual gateway. So it's very powerful, very potent, and know that it's about truth and transformation and manifestation as well. You know, it's the cosmic heart, which is a metaphor, of course. And when we open our heart, because our heart is the orchestrator of our life, it helps us manifest with the vision within our consciousness and mind and our inner vision. When we have that integrity of what we want to create, it's the power of the heart and mind in alignment. So know that if your heart is not open, you're going to feel numb. If you've been feeling numb, if you haven't been feeling loved or feeling self-love or jealousy, or if you've been feeling a codependency or fear of intimacy, well, these are issues that will come up in this realm of spirit that we're in this gateway. And it is time to shed light on it and let it go, heal it, because without that healing, without your heart chakra healed, you cannot manifest anything that you want to bring in. You'll keep bringing in the same thing over and over again until you heal, until you create a better platform of heart energy. So the heart chakra is in the center of our heart. It definitely supports our heart, our physical heart, and all our blood and organ within that area as well, the endocrine glands, everything. Every chakra in your body supports the organ that it's near, and the process of metabolizing energy, as well as the, how can I say, down to the cellular level. You know, it supports the organs and the physiology that's required for good health. Okay, so metabolizing energy, breathing exercise will help you through these times of letting go and surrendering and healing. Okay, meditative breathing, quietness, stillness, nature. It's all out there. Look at my descriptive box. There's so much information there on self-healing, and also within my website and on YouTube. There are many practitioners, many people who are teaching all these little tools that will help you self-heal, because you don't have to wait for a portal to do this work. You don't. The energy is free out there, so you can do it anytime. So it's up to you. All right, Capricorn. So here we go. Let's pull out a oracle for the sacred geometry of relationships. Let's see what is going to activate this reading here for Capricorn. All right, let's see. What is it going to be? Hope you've been well. And, well, it's very, very... I've had a breakthrough. And this is a time of breakthrough because Aquarius, in the full moon of Aquarius, is about truth, right? So this is definitely going to be very potent season here. And so many things have come up in these last readings, the same cards. It's really amazing. Anyway, here we go with the sacred geometry. What is it activating in this reading? Transparency. That is very important in relationship, right? It expands us toward a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, clarity, right? Capricorn, you're all for this. I know you are. I'm a Capricorn with a Sagittarius moon, and so I know, being very disciplined on this path. Saturn is our father, in our planetary guide. But anyway, transparency, very important. Supporting the expansion towards clarity, towards a vibrational, higher vibrational being. What else? More insight, more honesty. So, and of course, with clarity, you gain more spiritual sight, intuitive sight, all kinds of spiritual gifts that are expanding because you are clearing. And we have time to clear. Clearing is about every day. It's a way of life. It's not just one day a year. It's every day, every moment. That's why it's important to be present in the moment. So this is a love reading, but I'm pulling out these oracles to give us a little guide on the energy because of the potent energy around us, and the chakra, heart chakra, very, very important to heal. All right, so here we go. What is the ancient wisdom for balance and healing for you, Capricorn, through this oracle? Meditation. Wow. So we have transparency And we have meditation for you during this portal to bring in clarity about what you want in your life. Is it what type of love are you looking for? Are you in love? Or are you just in your own spiritual path of self-loving yourself? Because sometimes we have to make a choice, whether it's relationship or our spiritual path. And our spiritual path takes us into places that we can't always bring others. It's a very hard path to follow, but when you start it, you can never go back. No. Anyway, so let's go. Let's see what's going on in the twin flame, soulmate, self-love moment for Capricorn. What is it? What a catch. So you have someone, perhaps, Capricorn, or you're looking at someone right now. Perhaps it's just a flirtation. I feel that you also, maybe with the birdcage there's nothing in it. Perhaps there's a fear of losing someone as well. Let's see what's going on here. Very interesting. So the clarity and meditation to me, the transparency, I feel that you might be very open about someone, showing them, and you're trying to bring them in. Your meditation is about maybe bringing in that person, the magic that you have in meditating, bringing in someone that could be someone that's quite a catch, and you don't want to lose them. So you're constantly putting this arc energy around them, and you're being very transparent about it because, you're letting the universe know you're not hiding it. You're not hiding it. So let's see what the true confessions here of whether it's a soulmate or a twin flame. I do not know. Only you know. Only you would know that, right? So let's keep going and see. Oh, these cards keep falling out. And I do not take cards that fall out. That means they shouldn't be shown. They shouldn't be. Any card that falls out, to me, sometimes if it falls down on the floor, falls on the table, they don't want it in the deck, So anyway, here we go. What's coming in with you, Capricorn? We have the Lovers, attraction, twin flame connection. Interesting. Well, that means there is someone here in your life, or are you bringing them in? This is very interesting. This is the first time a twin flame connection came through in my reading. So it looks like, Capricorn, you have an attraction here. Definitely a twin flame connection. It could be a twin flame connection. Let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. I want to put these cards over here so they don't fall down. All right, and let's put them here. I know I wish I had a better camera, but I do not. And, you can see the whole table and all the cards, but I don't have it. Sorry. I work from my kitchen table. Anyway, here we go. So, what's in the heart of this reading for you, Capricorn? With this Lovers card here, possible twin flame connection. The Moon. Every reading, this card has come out. Wow. There's some uncertainty about it. Meeting a twin flame is not always going to be, love at first sight. It could be, there's an attraction. It could be a good catch, but know that there's sometimes it's complicated, and uncertainty, illusions. The Moon is about illusions. So really know that sometimes when we meet our twin flame, it's not going to be forever. It could be just a moment where we help each other get through a time that's needed to fulfill the higher vibration of clarity, because that's what the Moon does. When it sheds its light, we become clearer when we let it bring up the shadow to clear ourselves of anything that is no longer supporting us, okay? So let's see what else in the outcome or possibility or probability of this connection that you have of someone who's a good catch. Well. I don't know about that. We'll find out. This is all fun, let's see. What else? The Three of Swords. So to me, it looks like it's there's static here, your mind, the swords are about, the conscious mind, it's about air energy, and it looks like, you know, it's very complicated. There could be more than one person involved in this connection as well, and so it could be a heartbreak for you, Capricorn. Perhaps it's not something that you really want to spend time in, and perhaps that's why you're meditating, trying to bring in some good vibes about this person or relationship that you're connecting with. All right, and the moon will help you make that breakthrough. Remember, it's Aquarius. It's the truth serum here that's coming through those through starlight here. It's the moon's way of showing us that truth will set you free, right? And I've had endings here today in relationships. That's what's come out almost 3 times already. So let's see what happened here. What else are you coming in with? You're walking away. Yes, another idea of walking away. Why? Because you want to you're seeking a deeper meaning. You want transparency. You want openness. You want truth. And so you're meditating really deeply on keeping yourself very disciplined about what you want. You're not letting anything move you to be or go after anything that doesn't make sense to you. You know, you're seeking a deeper meaning. You're leaving things behind here, and you're walking away because I really believe there could have been a third party here, a situation where there's more than one person involved. And so that transparency is very important to you, of being honest and integrity, you know, truthful. So let's see. Yeah. Let's see. What else is going on in the heart besides the moon and its illusion? Let's see. What else is in the heart of Capricorn's reading? We have the King of Pentacles in the heart of this reading. I believe this is you. You're a person who, I believe, takes love seriously. You're loyal, and you feel you're very confident and secure, and this is what your heart wants, you know. What's in your heart now with this relationship or attraction is heartbreak, you know, and you want something deeper. And it shows me in your heart that you are a very loyal person when it comes to relationship, and that's what you want, you know. That's exactly what you want. So let's see, let's keep going here. That your twin flame connection is not the right time. And then we have Judgment. Interesting. Well, sometimes there could be a renewal. Also, past actions and consequences might be involved in this right now. I feel that with the Judgment card, you know, you're looking at everything, but I really feel in your heart of hearts, this is something that is not exactly for you. You know, you're very disciplined, and I feel that you have a high standard of love. You know, you're royal, you know, and that's what you want. You want royalty in your love relationships. You're not taking a sloppy connection, okay? Things that slip, you know, where third parties can be involved. You know, you want someone that's true. You want transparency, all right? Honesty. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep going. Oops. Oh boy, here we go. So we have the Queen of Wands. They think you're very sexual, Capricorn. They really feel that you have a definitely appeal, a very sexy appeal. I feel that you're very sensual as well. You know, that's your Sagittarius side as well, that fire sign here that's within you. If you have a moon sign in Sagittarius, I feel that, Capricorn, I think that, you know, if you have that moon sign in Sagittarius, well, yeah, that Queen of Wands is you. You know, they see you very sexy, very sensual, ambitious. You are ambitious. As a Capricorn, you are. You know, you don't waste time, you know, with people who are not loyal or truthful and transparent. Okay, so here we go. The Death card, the ending, yes, endings. It's ending. And it's good because it's going through a transition. You are going through a transition. You are going to a better place. You are meditating on it. And although it's a good catch, it definitely, they've lost you. You know, they have lost you. And that's what that's about. You know, I think that they wanted to conquer you, even though you knew they were a good catch as well, but no, you're letting them go. The Death card here, definitely. And Judgment, and my goodness, you're walking away. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, of course. Why wouldn't the Seven of Pentacles come up? Because the Seven of Pentacles is about, it's about long-term view, looking at the past, looking at what was done, looking, could I have done better? It's a long-term view, knowing that the ending is here. That's the transition that's going on for you, Capricorn. There is no long-term view here. You've reevaluated this over and over and over again, and once you found out about this, could be third-party situation, could be, or not enough transparency about other relationships that were going on besides you and this other person, well, then you decided it's done. Let's see what the Scarlet energy is here about. So far we've had 3 out of 6 relationships, I think maybe it's 4, have ended. And it happens during the full moon, and each of them had a full moon. Oh my goodness, it's really amazing how this happens. Let's see if there's any Scarlet energy here in this reading for Capricorn. What can we add to this reading for Capricorn? Foolish, of course. You want serious person in your life, not a fool. You want someone who has maturity, who is like the King of Pentacles, loyal, secure, and that takes love seriously. You are a serious lover, so know that that's what you expect, and that's what you should always expect. Don't take anything less than that, Capricorn. So let's see what the angel number is for you in this reading, Capricorn. I'm very interested in the angel number for you. I think it's going to match the reading. I don't know, for some reason I think it is. Let's see what the angel number is for you for Capricorn. Oh, 333, 4 threes. Wow, divine timing. It says realistic and practical approach. That's you, Capricorn. Goals, divine timing, ambition, cooperation. There'll always be love in your life. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. That's you. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what your plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Yes. Staying away, letting go, ending will bring you the transparency in relationships that are coming forward. So Capricorn, keep on with your ideals of love, being loyal, secure, and love will find you. So take care, be well. Bye-bye, Capricorn.